Welcome everyone. Hello out there in Minecraft world. Welcome to a new video with Mama May. It's nice to have you joining me today. In today's video, we are going to explore some alternative ways to enjoy Minecraft, namely mine. So I will begin by letting you know that if you dislike cheats, you are probably going to hate this video. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the way that I play, and as I begin, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself and why I enjoy playing the way that I enjoy playing. So let's start off by starting a new survival world. So let's call this survival play. And you're going to see right off the bat that I've gone right into world options. As I mentioned, the way I play involves cheats. So I'm going to turn the cheats on. And I do like to start off by giving myself an advantage right off the bat. So I go into the default customized world and customize. I do start off with a higher number of dungeons just to see where I can maybe start having some opportunities to build some mob spawning, grinding devices. And then I do go to the second page of the customizations. I skip everything on top, go past coal ore, and I start with the iron because everything I feel in the Minecraft world involves iron. So I simply make the iron ore match the coal ore. So wherever I find coal or can find coal, then I'll be able to find iron. Also, I think it's just a bit tedious to be digging so far down into the ground. So for everything else, I first up the spawn tries to 20 to match the coal and the iron. Why not? And then I move the max height up to somewhere between 50 and 64. So let me just kind of put it right at 50. Okay. And again, this is just to give myself a boost, knowing where the minimum height or maximum height, but how far down I have to dig helps me out a little bit. Let's just go down to 50. I'm going to go ahead and leave the world generator random, and we are done. So let's find out what this looks like. While that's happening, I do tend to give myself one extra boost. And what is that boost, you ask? In the world creation folders, I have some templates that I use. So you're going to see data and structures. And I go right into my save folder in Minecraft, go into that brand new folder that's going to generate as I create my world, and I paste those right into that folder. And I'm done. I'm ready to play. So when we go back into gameplay, the first thing you're going to notice is that because I left the screen, it's going to ask me if I want to join back into the game. What I usually do is I jump out and I jump back in. Okay. And what that does is just resets everything I just loaded into the game. So here I am. Let's take a look at this world and see if we like it. I can see off my back shoulder there that there's a village in a savanna biome, so I'm already pretty happy. But the first thing that I'm going to do is kind of look around, just like we all do. But let me tell you, one of the things that I am just freaked out about are creepers. I cannot handle creepers. So before we do anything else, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find myself kind of a memorable spot in case I ever want to change things. So I'm going to come over here since this village is handy, and off the corner of this building, I'm just going to come over here and set it so that creepers do not spawn in my world. Actually, I lie. Creepers will spawn, but they will be immediately killed. So if you see um, on your screen that I have a creeper killing function, that is exactly what I've done. I've killed creepers. So I'm going to go ahead and start survival play. And you're going to see a few differences in the way I play right off the bat. So while I'm looking around to see if there are any sheep in this world, why do you want sheep? Because you want beds, obviously. But I don't see any, so I'm just going to be doing the other first thing we do, which is wood. So I'm going to start off by giving myself a handy dandy tool, and let's go chop down some wood. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about this axe that I've just given myself. It is a unbreakable axe. It has fortune on it. It also has a few other buffs on it, sharpness, etc. I see sheep, and I also see one. I see a brown sheep. This is so awesome. So you already know that I do give myself stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I cannot just give myself some shears. Okay, so there's black sheep, there's brown sheep, there's white sheep. I'm going after the brown one, you guys. One lousy piece of wool. So I'm going to go ahead and shear up some sheep here. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I don't want a white bed. White is boring, boring, boring. I usually like the regular gray sheep, light gray sheep. Black is definitely better than white. But right now, you guys know I am so excited about that brown sheep over there. So I'm just going to wait for that brown sheep to graze and see if I can't get a more than one piece of wool at a time. Okay. There's nothing special about the shears except that they are unbreakable. Okay, I find it a bit tedious to keep making these basic tools over and over and over again. I can't wait to get to the block breaking and block placing of Minecraft. So I promised to tell you a little bit about myself. As you know, my name is Mama May, so there's got to be a kiddo, and there is, and that is my son. And he is the one who got me in playing Minecraft. And now I'm hooked. He plays everything. He plays all these games. And I'm, meanwhile, just stuck on Minecraft. I love it. What do I love about it? Well, there's a lot to love about it. But the most that I love about it is it's very relaxing. Four brown wool. So that is definitely enough to make myself a bed to get me through my nights here without getting harmed. I want to relax. Did I mention that? I have a really high stress job as well as being the mom of a little boy. And I just find the act of breaking these blocks, look at this, so relaxing. I also like building. I have gotten so addicted to some of these YouTube videos, these block by block tutorials, conversions, builds. Oh my goodness, there's just so much that people have done out there with Minecraft, and it is inspiring and delightful and creative. I find myself to be a very creative person within bounds. I cannot create something out of nothing, but I can certainly create within specified guidelines. I love that kind of stuff. So what else? What else should I tell you about myself to explain why I love the way I play Minecraft now? I program, so I am a data analyst, and I do some programming in SQL, and some of this Minecraft programming. I don't find it necessarily cheating so much as programming. So I come out of work and what do? Get back on the computer and do some more coding. So much fun. And so this is how I play. I go ahead and find out ways to be creative in Minecraft without being illegal. So my little boy keeps asking me if I am a hacker. And no, I am most definitely not a hacker. What I am, however, is playing and stretching the bounds of what's allowed and what's even encouraged by the developers here of Minecraft, since they built these things in the functions that were introduced in version 1.12. Absolutely. If you're going to give me the tools to play with, I'm certainly going to exploit them. So I don't find what we're doing cheats. I mean, I know that the command line is technically called cheats, and the feature is turned on or off depending on the way you want to play. But certainly it's not even installing a mod. And I just recently learned how to do that, so I find that interesting as well. So this is how I get started. I have just killed a whole bunch of wood. I do collect saplings like crazy, although I wasn't paying a lot of attention to where trees were coming from, so I don't know if I'm going to replant them in the exact right spot or not, but I do believe in conserving our environment, whether that is my Minecraft environment or the Earth, the planet Earth. So here I am just wandering around collecting my saplings. You saw me pick up all those birch saplings that were just floating around. Now I need to go find some stone. So I'm going to look over there, and oh my gosh, I am so excited. Looking across the way, there's a mesa biome. And then I've got my savanna. I think I'm kind of halfway in a savanna or bordering some plains here. But I see some more sand over there. I don't know if that's a desert or a high desert or what do you want to call it. I'm just wandering around right now because I want to find, that works, some caves. And I need to give myself some more yay stuff. So you guys are just going to hate me for this. But I have two pickaxes. I have a fortune pickaxe and I have a silk touch pickaxe, which I'm going to give myself right off the bat. And so basically what I do is I use these pickaxes to give myself a whole bunch of things, and I can't type and talk at the same time, so bear with me just a moment while I give these things to myself. But you're going to see, first I'm going to use the fortune one, because no matter how much I love this gray stone and want to have it uncobblestoned, is that a word? I do need some cobblestone to make furnaces and other handy dandy recipes. So I do need some, regardless of my preference personally to smooth stone. But watch, oh my gosh, you guys, watch what happens when I come to mine this coal with my fortune pickaxe. This does this with anything that gives you flying items. So my coal, you guys, I already have 64 plus 4 more, 68 coal. So what did I just do? I have this beautiful fortune pickaxe, and that just gets me all sorts of goodies right off the bat. And that's just really helpful. And there's nothing here. So let's see what this silky touch pickaxe, my silky pickaxe. And what that does, you can see, it just gives me the smooth stone that I like. I love the way that smooth stone looks. And that gives me some materials for when I want to build stuff later on. And you can see already it's getting dark. So I'm going to just hide down here and build myself my crafting table. And while I'm down here, might as well make a furnace and smelt up some of that iron. And while that's smeltering up, it's not a word, you guys, I'm just making that word up. And where is that beautiful brown fur? And I am going to hop into bed, you guys, and hopefully I can do some more and show off some of my techniques. Some of you have already tuned out and shut me off because cheats. If those of you who are playing along with me are wondering how to play the way I do, let me know in the comments if you would like to steal my functions, or at least maybe see what commands that I use. So a function is simply a bundle of command lines. So if you are interested in playing the way I do, I just want to get to the building, the block placing and the block breaking as quickly as I can. That's what I'm interested in. So playing Minecraft has really gotten me through some tough times. So I mentioned that I have a tough job. That's not so big. But boy, was it satisfying working a tree farm during the 2016 presidential debates. I will let you know that sitting there and breaking some blocks over and over again while listening to the debates really helped my sanity. So I'm just going to hang out down here for a little while my iron cooks up. And so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to harvest some of this smooth stone. It looks like I have a way out of here, so I'm going to go back down here and check on my cooking. And so it's been a while since I have posted my first video, and that video was on the build of a Chinese courtyard house. So I don't know if you caught by the way I spell my name that I am Chinese. I'm actually American-born Chinese. And so I took the opportunity to do a little bit of research into a little bit of my culture, my birth culture. I grew up here in the States, so I don't know that much about my own heritage. So I did a little research, found out how Chinese courtyard houses were built, and I built one in Minecraft. So I did a video, it was just a fly-through tour. Hopefully that was a little bit interesting to people. And I would like to know if you guys take a look at that video, if you could possibly let me know, would you guys like a block by block tutorial? And also, if you would like to know anything about the functions I used in this video, I'll be happy to share. So tell me a little bit about what you would like to see from me in the future. Meanwhile, I will just continue to show off the way I play. But for today, let me go ahead and end our session together, and we will go ahead and say goodbye. So I would like to thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate your visit. And if you liked my video, please go ahead and light up my like button for me. And if you haven't already done so by the end of this video, go ahead and subscribe and you'll be notified of any new videos that I have. And hopefully it won't be another year before I do another video. So I would like to get a little bit more frequent with my postings, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what I have to offer. See y'all later.